everybody, it's Moose, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a kind of like a beret. That's what I'm intending to show you, at least. So for this project you're going to need a fabric that's kind of stretchy, measuring tape, a doll, some scissors, a sewing machine, or a needle and thread. To begin with, you want to measure around your doll's head. Her head is measuring at 12 inches, and so because I want the hat to fit snugly and it's a stretchy fabric, I'm actually going to cut it at 11 inches. So I've already measured, I've already measured at 11 inches here, and so I'm going to make the band about 2 inches thick, and because I don't have any pens or anything, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. So now that we've got the band, next step is we're going to take our doll again. And this can be done for a doll, or you can even use the same measurements, or not the same measurements, but the same measuring technique on yourself. So I'm going to go from her nose to about the middle of her head, and I'm getting about 9 inches. So we are now going to cut out a 9-inch circle. And to do that, I'm going to find a corner that doesn't have too many crazy cuts going in, and I'm going to measure out a big 10-inch square. So anyway, I'm just going to cut out a really big oversized square of fabric to cut out my circle from. The edges don't really matter at this current point. I'm going to need a pen for the next part though. Stinky stinks. Alright, that's all we need for the fabric though. So I've got this big, it's probably like 11 by 11. I've got the pen. Yay! Alright, so I found tip on how to cut out circles, and it's actually really nice. So I've got my big square. I'm going to fold it like a hamburger, or I'm going to fold it like a hot dog, and then I'm going to fold it again. Now because I had 9 inches, we're going to do 4.5 inches from this point. So, or what the heck, you know what? It's going to go up. We're going to do 5 inches. Hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. And so I just keep moving, measuring, I'm just doing little marks. And so now if you can see, I kind of just got just one side's marked like that, the other side's not, but that gives us a guideline to cut from. So now I'm just going to cut you've got your fabric folded together like that, it is kind of hard to cut. Alright, so we're going to open it up, and voila! A lovely circle. I'm going to do a gathering stitch on this one. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I tried a gathering stitch on another product, or I tried a gathering stitch before, and I had such trouble trying to figure out how to do it, but I finally figured out how to do it on my sewing machine. And if you, like me, were having trouble figuring out how to do a gathering stitch, you just adjust the tension. You want a really loose tension so you can pull the strand and it tightens up. So I'm just going to go around, all the way around this circle with a gathering stitch. Okay, so I finished sewing all the way around the edge, and this is the extra string that I had pulled because I'm gathering. So you just gently, where does this go? Ah! So to gather the stitch, all you do is you just gently pull, and then it bunches up like this. And the kitten is doing something naughty. and you just push it slowly until you get it gathered as closely as you want. And I think this looks pretty good. Alright, so that's all my extra string. Now my next step is to take this band, the 2-inch band that we've made, and I'm going to sew it together. Just folding it. If you have a good side, you want to go good side to good side, so you have the bad side outside. And then just sew straight across and make sure you back stitch to strengthen the stitch. Alright, that's done, so we're just going to trim off those excess strings here. Alright, so now is the hard part. Well, actually, first there's an easy part. So you're going to flip it right side out, the band, so it looks nice and pretty, and then you're going to fold it. So bad side matches bad side. So either way you look at the hat, you're going to have a pretty little band. So there we go. And so now we've got a 1-inch band, if it'll behave. Alright, now is the hard part, where we are going to sew this to this. Difficultness. So I'm going to put the band finished folded side up, and then the ruffian side, we shall call it. Barbara, you get down. Naughty kitties. Come here. Come here. Go over here. Stop it. The camera shakes, I'm sorry. Naughty kitty. Okay, so anyway, I've got the double-sided here next to the ruffle side. Such technical terms. I'm going to go around and I'm going to sew it, and that way when we're finished we just flip that down and voila, we've got some kind of hat. Alright, so I'm going to sew it now. So I finished sewing. I'm just going to cut some of this crazy excess string off. String, string, string everywhere. Okay. And it looks like this, like a complete and utter mess. And just so you know, when you're sewing, you probably going to want to stop every once in a while and just kind of rearrange those ruffles, because they do tend to kind of want to get smushed. But anyway, I'm going to flip that down now. And here's what it looks like not on a doll. I've got my lovely model here. Her hair's kind of crazy, but let's try it on her. Does it look like a beret? Oh, kind of. Let's try the back where it's a little bit flatter. It's kind of like a beret. Kind of like a newsboy hat too. Yeah, so we'll go with that. It's not bad, right? It's kind of like a beret. Okay. So, please feel free to comment and tell me what you think about this down below. Does it look like a beret, or did I completely fail at this? Yeah, so comment, like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.